you've got to stand your ground, but also as well, you've got to be really respectful of the guy trying to do his job as well. It's. I remember when I first started out, before I'd even been let loose with a microphone as an interviewer, I was going to go into this interview, and Richard Keys, who's a very good journalist, I showed him my list of questions. I said, "What do you think of that?" He said, "Very good." He said, "Journalistically, excellent, on point, probing." He said, "But you've got two problems." I said, "Go on." He said, "You'll see him again in the next 6 to 8 weeks." He said, "In that time, next time he sees you, he'll be ready for you because you're nailing him to the wall with these questions. And also, he'll have told all his other mates, all the other managers, that you're trying to make a name for yourself and you're trying to get him the sack. Never forget," and the same applies to interviewing players, "we're in the repeat business. We work together. You'll see them down the line. You can't duck questions, but be understanding that the guy is doing his best, or the player is doing his best as well." And that is the balance. And the other thing, going back to your question, we pay the big bucks to get the managers right on the whistle and the players, that emotion. So when you get them, when they're winning, they're celebrating, and it's champagne, it's fantastic moments, they give you brilliant lines, brilliant. But you've also got to accept you're going to get them when they're tetchy, when they're pissed off, when they're annoyed, and you're poking them, not deliberately to get a reaction, but you're asking them questions that they don't want you to ask. And you're asking them questions that they don't want to answer. So you have to be, as Des said, you have to say, yeah, fine. Majority of interviews end with a handshake. In the not too dim and distant past, often Old Trafford, be invited in for a glass of wine after the game as well. No problem at all.